Hello everyone, my name is Abu Slim and welcome to my channel. In this video, we will learn about the conditional statements in Scratch. So there are two types of conditional statements. The first one is if-then statement and the second one is if-then-else statement. So if-then statement test a condition, and if a condition is true, it will perform some statements, execute some statements. And if then else statement also execute uh, test a state condition, and if that condition is true, it will perform a specific task, and if it is false, it will perform a different specific task which will be implement in else statement. I'll be discussing both of them with you. So first of all, let me add an event, and I in this case I'll be using my variable. So I am setting my variable right now to 10, and I'll tell you why I'm doing this. So now I'll be using this control if statement, and I want my cat to move if the value of my variable is greater than or equal to 10. So for that, I'll be using if statement. Whenever I have to make a condition, I'll be using this. So to check whether the value of my variable is greater than 10 or equal to 10, we'll be using this statement operators from here, and I'll be using this. I want to compare the value of my variable, and I'll be setting it to 10. And if this happens, I want it to move 30 steps. So now when I will click on this flag button, first thing that will happen in this program is that the value of my variable will change to 10. Then the condition will be tested that if my variable is equal to 10, then if that condition is true, the sprite will move 10 steps. So in this case, because I have set the value of my variable to 10, the condition will be true and my sprite will move. So let me click on this flag button, and you can see that the sprite has moved. But if I change the value to 9, let's suppose, and now I click on this flag button, nothing will happen. Why? Because this condition in if statement is false now. So nothing is happening here. So this is the purpose of if then statement, or if then block. The next is if then else. So let's suppose we want to use this variable again, and I'm saying that I'll be using this operator, that if the value of my variable is greater than 5, then I want my variable to go to the random position. Okay, and if it is not greater than 5, I want my sprite to hide. Okay, so now what will happen? uh, First of all, the value of my variable will change to 9. Then the condition will be tested. If the value of my variable is greater than 5, the sprite will go to random position. Otherwise, if the condition is false, the sprite will hide, because I have used hide block in else statement. So let me click on this flag button, and because the condition is true, the sprite has moved to a random position. Now, what if I change the value to of my variable to um 4? Now, because the condition is false in the if block, so go to random position statement will not be executed, and the hide statement will be executed. So let me click on this flag button, and you can see that the sprite has removed from the stage area. So this happens when we use if else statement. There is one condition here, and that condition will be executed if the statement is true, otherwise it will not be executed. I hope that you have understood the concept of if and if else condition in Scratch. If there is any question, please let me know in the comment section. Please like my channel, subscribe my channel.